Alright guys, today we got a worthless tree that we want to get out and see if we can get anything out of it. This timber in the place where this tree fell has been cut probably within the last 5 years, but they left this tree because it's no good, it's worthless. And I'll show you why it's worthless. The tree was hollow. On our walk out, we're looking at this white oak I knew we've had because I've been driving by it forever, but it's got these big knots on the side of it. It looks like it may be getting hollow. So it may be one we want to cut down just because we don't want it to get hollow and go to waste. But we'll see, it won't be anytime soon, but maybe next year or so. I don't know what they call those burls or something, but they had that growing on it. But I'm gonna cut it back to right here and see if it's still hollow back in here. Then I can hook a chain to it and try to drag it out from this area. But this is what the timber people would call a worthless tree. This log was pretty thick. I should have cut the backside first, but I didn't do that. So I'll come up with it here with a dozer and see if I can push it or pull it back this way. What we're seeing here is that we still have some hollowness in the log. So it's really not good. I mean, I can use that for firewood, but I want to keep cutting up until I find where there's no hollow. So what I might do is go up there where the limbs are and cut it off so that I can drag this whole thing out and see how much of it we can use. So I don't know how good you'll be able to see because it's grown up here, but what we're going to try to do is cut right where the limb splits, and then that'll be the most we can get out of a log anyway. So if it's messed up before that, we'll have to figure out where it's messed up at. And I think we'll be able to get a pretty good log out of it. Just looking at the end, it looks like it was starting to taper down on the rot, but we'll see. see here, this tree is not right. It's maybe a little in the middle, but you can get plenty of wood out of this. So I got an order for a little bit of white oak, and I'm gonna use this log, this wasted tree that was no good. I'm gonna use it to fulfill that order. So this wasted oak tree is gonna give me 1, 2, and then 3 logs for firewood right there. And then, you know, the order I have is it's for only 7 boards, so I'm gonna get a lot more out of that than 7 boards. But he's paying $250 for the 7 boards, and then I'll store some of it for later. But so that tree is gonna probably, for a wasted tree, you get $250 for 7. You probably get, I'm probably looking at least, I might say minimum $800 for that wasted tree. Just wasted. Timber company wouldn't cut it. The wind blew it over, and we were able to salvage it for $250 for sure, because we got the order, and $800 probably if I store the rest. Not bad for a wasted tree. If you like the content, hit subscribe and give us a thumbs up. And one more thing before I go. You might feel like you're that wasted tree, and maybe you have a wasted life, but God wants to use you, and He didn't make you for you to waste your life away. He has a purpose and a plan for you, and it's not a plan to waste your life. It's a plan for you to live for Him. So commit to not waste your life, but to live for God. If you look at the Bible, the people in the Bible, the heroes of the Bible, that's the thing about the Bible does not cover up its heroes. David sinned, Abraham sinned, Solomon sinned. All of them, it shows their sin and that they were not perfect people. Now the world would say those are wasted people. A lot of the people in the Bible would be kicked out of our churches of today because of the life that they live. But it's about forgiveness. It's about being right with God, admitting that you're a sinner, and turning to Him. And He will direct your path. Don't live the wasted life. Live the life that follows the path of God.